song starts out with a verse. I'll play that. The strumming pattern for most of this song is down, up, down. As you change chords, it does the same thing. There's a variation, and I'll speak to that as we get to it. Okay, so the chords are F to D minor to G minor, and that's a 7th. So I'm adding my pinky onto the 2nd string at the 6th fret. You can keep the pinky off if you want, and that's still a minor 7th. But I think it adds a little to the song. And then a C 7th. Back to an F, D minor, to an A minor, and then we do an F 7th. Again, I'm adding the pinky to this. So we've got our F, take your pinky off, put it on the 2nd string at the 4th fret here. Just down up on this. And then we come to B flat, B flat, then a C 7th. D minor, F, B flat, and then a C 7. So slowly, all together. Now as we go from the first verse to the 2nd verse, there's one extra measure of F to D minor to G minor 7th, C 7th, and then you just repeat this verse again. Between the 1st and 2nd verse, during that extra measure of the F, D minor, G minor 7th, and C 7th is a lick, and we'll go over the licks after we do the rhythm. In the middle here we have 8 bars of a break, and I'll go over that for you right now. We're going from F to F 7th, so we're going to put our pinky down on that 2nd string. Then we come up to the 6th root for a B flat major chord, to an A minor 7th. Then we come down to a D minor with the 5th as our root. And then we go to a G minor, and that's a 7th, to C 7th, to F. And then we're back into a B flat, to A minor 7th, to D minor, to G, and then C 7th. And back into the 3rd verse. So after the middle 8-bar section, we're going to go into the final verse, which is basically the first 2 measures of a verse, and then we're into a break for the outro. So I'll show you how that goes at speed here. for the first two measures, or the first couple measures of a verse, F, D minor, G minor 7th to C 7th. Then we're going to do another F, D minor, A minor. Then we're going to do our F 7th to a B flat, then C 7th. Then we do these notes. We're playing on the first string, the first fret, and the fourth string open. Then we come up to the third string at the third fret, the fifth string at the fourth fret. We're going to pluck those together and just move that down a half step to 2 and 3. Then we play B flat to C 7th. Same notes. Again. Then we're going to go to, this is the outro, okay? We're going to go to a G minor 7th to C 7th, and we take that whole C 7th and move it up a half step, and we're at D flat 7th, and this is taking us into the out. F, F 7th. Now we're at the B flat, A minor 7th, D minor. Then we go to G minor 7th, C 7th, and end on F. So that's the rhythm, and we'll go over those little lead licks in a second.